figures to the new craze in comic books, and I'd like to make those available to you, as well as my cassette on Dungeons and Dragons, and we have some other little added bonuses today. So let me bring the announcer on right now, and he'll explain how you can get all these. Here's our announcer.
As you've been watching today's shocking interview, many of you may want to share this message with family and friends. Evil powers are trying to brainwash this generation of children, but the truth will set them free. You can take that truth to them. Let's pray that churches across the nation will rise up and expose this deception of a generation. Today's interview includes materials taken and now offered in 3 cassette messages. The cassettes include Spiritual Warfare in Your Child and Deception of a Generation, both by Phil Phillips. The 3rd cassette is titled Dungeons and Dragons by Gary Greenwald. As a bonus, the Eagle's Nest is including the book Breaking Spiritual Dullness and Barriers in Children, an outstanding expose of many of the evil deceptions being perpetrated on young people today. You'll also receive Phil Phillips' newspaper titled Child Effects, updating you on the latest occultic attacks on your children. To receive all 3 cassettes, the book, and the newspaper, simply request the Child Deception Offer and send any donation of $15 or more to the Eagle's Nest, Post Office Box 15,000, Santa Ana, California, 92705. Again, request the Child Deception Offer and send $15 or more to the Eagle's Nest, Post Office Box 15,000, Santa Ana, California, 92705.
Hey everybody.
May the Lord bless you and your stand for right.
This game's pretty loud, so I'm gonna... Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? I think that's about right. Okay. I love the paranoid cult shit. What's up, +1? Hey, Turbid. How you doing, man? Where did these crazy infomercials come from? Jon Snow, they come from wherever I want them to. Ah, fuck. Webcam died already. Gosh. Man. Windows 10 did a fucking number on webcams, didn't it? There we go. Okay, well that maybe just happens. I guess we'll figure it out. Hey, Lone Wolf. Let's fucking jam, yeah. Hey, Cooker Hydra. How you guys doing? Chuck McFuckle. I saw you in chat. I like your name. I like it a lot. Probably should have fucked with all this before I started streaming, but I didn't. So here I am. Here I am instead. Actually, everything looks pretty good. Just gotta make sure all the things are turned up and all the things are ticked. Whatever. That's fine. Calhoun, you got late homework to work on? Well, best of luck. Hopefully I won't be too distracting. Hey, Ops. What's up? Not much. Hey, Jess. Welcome. Alright. I don't know, though. I wonder about Shadow Warrior 2. We'll see. Getting fucked up by Black Mirror Joe Wid. Nice. How was work? Yeah. It was a pretty typical day, and that it wasn't super typical, but it was really fun. A lot of stuff to do. Almost underwhelming, but not quite. Yeah, Ops. That was the high point of the games. I got to play Battlefield 1 for just 2 straight hours. It was fucking awesome. Here's Paige. You're here. You're queer. You're ready to watch. Hey, Brittany. How you doing? Oh, this game opens like the last one. Wang peeling out in his car, blasting rad tunes. I don't think I can handle that. Arch Patriarch, thank you for the 6 months resub. Oh, Stinger? All is well.
You got Wang.
Mr. Wang, it is getting late.
I said I'd have it to you by 5:30. It's not even 4.
Yeah, Stan Bush.
You have been chosen for this job specifically. Keeping it secure in transit may be challenging.
It's even the same song as the first game.
Be aware that the Temple of Longing has been occupied of late.
Yeah, Brittany, it has been a long time. You missed me being bad at Kingdom Hearts.
Good day, Mr. Wang.
Think about all the shit you could have talked about my skill at.
Come on.
All the rabbits. Yeah, they're just They're just whole hog referencing the first game as much as they can, huh? Hello from the passenger seat of an ambulance, returning to base from a call. Wow. Sounds like everything went okay. The rabbits were fucking, you're correct.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. See what happens when you're not paying attention to the internet, Brittany? Hey, Man Mountain. This game is awful. I saw someone stream it earlier in the month.
Fuck off!
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I loved Shadow Hearts 1 a lot. And from the sounds of it, they kind of didn't do everything I liked about the first game again. Which sucks. Where are subtitles? There you are. The shift's been good? That's good to hear. I've been good. Pretty typical routine. Worked. Gosh. Captain Jacobs, this game seems like my kind of awful. How much am I going to play? I don't know. Depends how much I like it. Also, Twisted Anthony, thank you for the resub. Excuse me for being too busy with work. $800 in tips in 3 days. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. That's valid. That is an acceptable amount of money to not yell at me for being bad at Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
Alright, where the fuck is this thing?
What's the time there? Oh, it's Pacific. 7:30-ish? 7:45? Never heard of this game? Well, here's the backstory, I guess. Shadow Warrior was a kind of bad, kind of good shooter that came out near Duke Nukem Forever. Or sorry, Duke Nukem. So it was a really old shooter, kind of in the vein of games that had really juvenile senses of humor. Webcam froze again? Fuck me. Main character's name is Lo Wang, which is really clever. Boy, I don't know how much I'm gonna have to do that. Maybe the new NVIDIA drivers are causing that? No. I didn't install any Windows updates. I don't know why that's happening all of a sudden. So anyway, it was just kind of a decent shooter back in the day. Flying Wild Hog rebooted it. And it was really good. The reboot was really good. It struck a good balance between being juvenile and stupid, and also kind of... Fuck, man, are you serious? The webcam crashed again? I might just turn it off if it keeps doing that. Couldn't even come back that time. Yeah, Ethan, there. Okay, let's see if it stays for a while. I know that Logitech webcams has specifically had an issue with the Windows 10 anniversary update. Oddly, I uninstalled the anniversary update, and it seems to still be happening. So I don't know what the deal with that is. I like Windows 10 a lot. Anniversary... Oh, I'm dead. Or I'm just back here? Oh, I died. Okay. I just died and went back to a checkpoint. And the webcam's already frozen again. Alright, well, fuck it. Man, am I tired of dealing with tech fucking issues. Shit. Oh, Cooker Hydra subbed. Alright. That means it's time for sub hype. Which means I have to find a way to mute the game. I need that Windows volume mixer. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this game. Because they kind of... Jesus Christ. Ever since I went to New York, I got this head cold. And it's just stuck around. I've been having like weird phlegm shit. And, you know, I ate dinner, so all that crap. Yeah, sorry about the face cam, guys. I just don't know what to tell you. I can leave it up until it freezes, and then you just get to see my... Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that. There's my face. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I picked up this like weird kind of head cold, which made the next week suck, by the way. But got through it. Except now I just have all these weird, like, lingering phlegm shit issues. Whatever. Whatever, you guys don't need to hear about that. You need to hear a sub-hype. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to celebrate the fact that Cooker Hydra just gave me money for no reason. So Cooker Hydra, thank you for the money. Here's a track for you. There we go. Good, good, smooth rockin' jams. Alright. So yeah, where was I? So Shadow Warrior, cool remake. Shadow Warrior 2 sounds like they're going with, like, somewhat procedurally generated levels, a loot system. It's like all this stuff that, like, by the playbook makes the game better, but I didn't... I kind of hoped we were done with that. With that kind of... that sort of mentality of game design. For a while there, it seemed like game devs were starting to understand that, oh yeah, games you can play and like have crafted content and well-designed systems are good. Not necessarily games that have the illusion of progression. Oh, no worries, Cooker. Man, don't think me. I just played somebody else's music. You gave me real money, and in return I played somebody else's good music. It wasn't even mine. Ah, cool. But I'll take the thanks anyway. Yeah, the frozen webcam is blaring. What's the name of it? Mr. Killgrave. That is called Day 2 from a band called La Maitre. Mr. Chris Butler linked, or maybe it was Ethan. It was Mr. Chris Butler. Linked all the linked the playlists there, and for the Google Play one is the one that I curate. That has all my stuff in it. And except the most recently added stuff is at the bottom, so you just scroll to the bottom.
Oh man, if you guys get any more ugly, I'm gonna have to start killing you.
Yeah, the numbers popping out of everything. I don't know that I need that. It was enough to like have hard levels with hard enemies and beat those enemies. I don't know. Form Sting melee, press Vortex. I guess they were going after the Diablo sensation, make it more Borderlands-y. Game is still solid. Problem seems to be mostly the looter shooter style kind of gameplay. Yeah, Rain, that's kind of the whole-ish the whole thing that I kind of take issue with too. I don't see the need for it. There's this idea that games are better when you can play them forever. And again, I thought this was one of those things that we had kind of gotten over. We don't need to play games forever. They just have to be good for a while. They have to justify the purchase price. Can you turn off damage numbers? Maybe. Yeah, Doom 5, the cam is frozen. It just keeps doing it. I can't stop it. So it's just frozen. Fuck it. What's funny is it's off. Like, the light's not even on. It doesn't... I'll turn it back on for a little bit. There, I'm back. Excuse me. God damn it. That shit is so frustrating. And you always feel this tightness and tickle in the back of your throat. Baistro, you have another art present for me? Ah, I would like to see it. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of how everybody would talk about Destiny or The Division, where it's like, oh, did you see the player numbers dropping? Oh, what a failure. It's not a failure. That's what happens to every game.
Oh, how nice. For me?
I don't know. I don't think... People now seem to judge games by whether or not people play them for 2 years long. Yeah, Monkey Bubbles. All games are going to have a lifespan, even if they use the daily after mentality. It seems like devs have a hard time coping with it. I don't know that it's devs. I think a good place to be as a games developer is to have a captive audience that you can keep monetizing. So I certainly understand that. I certainly understand the mentality. me when the gaming community talks about games as though they're failures and the player number drops a little bit after release. Oh, you can move while healing now? Is audio super loud? No, audio is super loud. You're right. Let me drop it down a bit. Okay, sorry. You linked some art. I had to stab a demon. Look at me. That's really, really cute. Little hairy legs. Hold on. I gotta throw that up. Not in that sense. This music's pretty sweet. Man, maybe I need to get up and try and express myself. Look at me! I will be a Vocaloid. Forever and ever. Thank you, Bayshra. I really appreciate that. Whoa.
Cutting up thugs with their faces so ugly, stomping on demons who aren't all that snuggly, shooting at nightmares that fly with their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Yeah, we got you, Wang. I don't know, in the Shadow Warrior remake, Wang was kind of a cool character. Like, he was an Asian stereotype, but he kind of owned it in a weird way. He was kind of lovable, even though he was kind of annoying. Like, it struck a really good balance for that character. Some of the reviews I read made me concerned that that subtle approach has just been abandoned. God! Oh, yeah. Nate. Adam's got a special reading thing. He just kind of starts with a couple of letters and just kind of assumes the rest. Not sure I dig how Deadpool-y he seems. And perhaps he is very Deadpool-y. That's a really good point. I never thought about that. To be fair, the first Shadow Warrior came out before Deadpool did. So, it is a little, like... I don't know that it'd necessarily be fair to directly compare the two. Why? Ah! Okay. Figured something like that might happen. Oh. Yeah, potassium, I like... I like single malt whiskey just fine. But that's a lot of whiskeys, so I don't know that based on that alone I could say much, but... If you want to send me whiskey, I'll take it, is what I'm saying. Also, yeah, Basic Ho is a great username. Somebody should claim that. Somebody probably already has. Hey Kay, it's 4 AM where you are? Are you a student? Or are you living the glamorous unemployed lifestyle? Yeah, Deadpool comics have been around a while, sure. But if you're comparing it to the comics, I mean, then you might as well just compare it to any sort of irreverent, meta-acknowledging character. Which I don't think Deadpool owns that. I think in this context, if you're saying it's a popular thing, it's probably due to the movie. Stupid bugs. So the game doesn't... Okay, I was just about to ask about that. If the game had a leveling system. I'd prefer it not to. Did you buy Final Fantasy XIV through Steam, or off another site like the Square Store? I think I bought it retail when it came out. Oh, Limecat. What's up? 13 months, man. Thank you for the resub. Damn it. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, got a week off college? So watch streams all night? Ah! I gotta admit, I'm jealous. Streaming wasn't around when I had breaks like that. It was just starting to break out, but it wasn't quite the same thing. And yeah, that's what I would have done. Holy shit. I would have just sat around and, like, eaten junk food and watched streams all damn day. And night. I'm a little bitter that I didn't get that, but I had my equivalent of it. I just watched G4 and played World of Warcraft, and actually that was a pretty snug time, so I shouldn't complain too much. Fucking Cinematech and World of Warcraft. Happy times. Shit, when I was a sophomore in college, I watched a lot of Passions and played Final Fantasy XI. That was great. Limecat, you got your PC together? Fuck yeah. Welcome to the Master Race, I guess? I never really gave a shit about that. Oh, you can fall faster? That's kind of... Whoop, I fucked it up. Well, whatever. It's weird how... I don't know, I've never quite understood why people get so personal about that sort of thing. Not to be a dick, but PC is technically superior, but also harder to use. Like, why can't everyone just acknowledge the relative strengths and weaknesses of their platform, and then at the end of it, maybe do a little, hey, this is something I like. Maybe you don't like it. That's okay. I don't know. Too Pollyanna, I mean.
You deserve a hand for that. Oh look, here's one someone's not using anymore.
Oh jeez, he's pretty mouthy in this game. Marcus 2 stars. Hey, me and chat. Job interview yesterday went well. Watching before sleep. Cool. Glad to hear you had a good experience. I hear a dingle over here. What's that all about? Oh, okay. As long as the stream is going, Griffin, yeah, like 10 minutes maybe. Webcam's not dead yet. That's good. I think I may have... I don't want to jinx it, but I may have finally shifted around the shit in my throat to the point where it stops popping up for no reason when I'm in the middle of speaking. That's always the most frustrating thing. You got a good sentence going, and all of a sudden this junk just flies in the way of your vocal cords. Is anyone getting Blood Dragon vibes from this game? Scotch? That's not unwarranted, I don't think. It's certainly goofy and kind of celebrating of violence and stuff. Is the main character voiced by anyone recognizable? Maybe, but not that I know of. Still love playing games regardless of what platform they're on. Kilgrave, I feel exactly the same way. I can sit here and play on PC, and then I can jump over and like play Destiny and still enjoy that too. It's weird to me the people that get really insistent about platform. There's a company name option for the address, but I put it in Funhouse or just leave it blank. Hey, either is fine. If you send it to our address and put Funhouse on it, it'll make its way to our room, and then we'll know what's up. Look at all these dudes, angry dudes. I guess the other part of my hesitance about this game is I do not need another never-ending loot shooter in my life. Yeah, BB number 9. I have played on PC and it is great. It's the very best in graphics and whatnot. However, I do enjoy console gaming more because I can sit on the couch with a controller and just go. Yeah. And it, despite my love for LAN parties, it is kind of fundamentally more social. Just being further away from the screen, having there be like kind of less and smaller peripherals. You can hand off a controller a lot easier than you can hand off a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, if you're sitting at a desk, it's like you are right in front of the monitor, and that's awesome as a singular game experience because you're closer to the display. It occupies more of your field of view. Woo! 11 months, little Leonidas. Thank you for the resub. But like no one else can watch with you unless they're looming over your shoulder. That's kind of weird. Or you have to scoot off to the side and somebody else wheels up a chair.
Hello? Jesus, this a party or was there a toxic spill?
It's a pretty cool mask. Chick ninjas.
Perhaps you will realize her destiny.
Fascinating.
You'll get your chance.
I see.
There has been an incident, Mr. Wang.
Smith, what are you doing here? You work for this nice lady, too?
I am in no one's employ but my own.
You two know each other?
Smith is my mechanic. Fixed my car a few dozen times.
I am here on personal business. Kamiko has gone missing.
The birthday girl?
Yeah, Deathstroke.
Does that mean no cake?
It's gonna mean no balls for you if you don't shut your yammering mouth.
AK asks, with the resignation of Spool and Joel, what process did Funhouse take to hire Omar and Jacob, and why them? Omar we worked with at Inside Gaming, so we already worked with him and knew his work ethic and his output. Jacob we worked with when he was an intern.
That Zilla has found her out. And
we reached out to them, they were looking for work, that was it.
She is never late.
Whoa, rewind.
Hey, she was in the first game.
Orochi Zilla?
Feel free to call me Leon. Oh, okay.
She was working in his labs. Undercover.
That's shorter, a little more personal. I'm okay with that.
He doesn't like that kind of thing.
I'm organizing a rescue mission.
Zilla's security is legendary. They wouldn't get past the front desk.
And what would you suggest?
Hey, Resonator. How's the game? It's fine so far.
preferably one that knows his
It's
way.
certainly a lot less
Are you
subtle than the
offering
first
your
game, which is
services?
weird considering
Depends on
the
what
first
you're paying.
game had a character named Lo
100,000.
Wang.
Cash.
That should please my accountant. I still have a few old badges and a couple fakes. I can get in and
So
at
your
least tell you what
Implaf
you're
says
dealing
voice
with.
actor for Lo
Go
Wang
then,
is
find out what
Jace from
happened. Bring her
Dragon Ball
back
Z
if you
Kai,
can.
Back
Mordecai from
here.
Borderlands 2,
No.
Street Fighter 5
This
is
is the
Ring
first
Announcer
place
and
they'll
Abel.
look. Take her
Wait, Abel's in
to...
Street Fighter 5?
I have a secluded location you may use.
Okay then, take her to the old man's place.
Bring her to my garage. I'll meet you there.
What do you want me to do with this?
I could give it to her when I see her.
Lo Wang,
Yes.
don't fuck this up. If she dies, they'll be picking your fingertips
Hold on,
out of
plot.
my gardens for weeks.
Lady sure knows how to motivate her workforce.
Intimidation is the tool of the fearful heart.
Hey, it beats being the fool of the tearful fart.
Nice.
That's deeply stupid.
Oh my
But
God.
it's true.
Fair enough.
Get out of here!
I don't know. I know it's too early to pass judgment, but I really did like the exchange that that Lo Wang and fuck, what's the name of that guy? The like mischievous demon that would basically sit on Lo Wang's shoulder and crack wise with him. Oh boy, quests. Gosh, just like that. And a shotgun. All right. Fuck, what's his name? That's gonna kill me. Goji! Hoji? Hoji. It was Hoji. Yeah. Right. Never had a tearful fart. Not that I can think of. Well, no, now that I think about it. I could see my farts being construed as tearful. Like my anus lets a single tear drop out. Why are there bottle of... Alright. Oh, the bullets show up on the map? Yeah, Hoji. Yeah.
Starting to feel like a goddamn
This game
babysitter.
is honestly like something they play in
But you know
garbage
what?
games.
Babysitters make good
On our
money.
channel? Ah, this isn't nearly that bad. The problem is with games that try to be funny is you can't make fun of them. It's rough. You need something that is trying to be good and is bad. That's the pay dirt. Does Steph give us the rant of the day? She might. She's pretty tired though. She flew up to San Francisco for a job interview. What the fuck? What? Oh. Alright. This place is
Welcome
pretty
to
cool.
the shiny, happy future. Hey, 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh yeah, Hoji was from
It's
Final
just
Fantasy
so hard
VII.
to find a good forger these days.
Access denied.
Note to self: kill your fucking forger.
I guess there are different enemy types. That's cool. And drone balls.
Who goes the boomstick?
What's up? Who's up? I didn't remember for a second. Blame it on the fact that I'm shooting death balls. Love that reload. Blood Dragon vibes just went from 4 to a 10. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. This is pretty cool, though. I'm alright with this. I mean, Flying Wild Hog, they made Hard Reset before they made Shadow Warrior, so they're kind of used to this aesthetic. Which, I fucking loved Hard Reset. Never actually finished it, though. Hey, sub baby. Hey, Joker. 9 months, man. Thank you. Whoa! Man. Oh, that's cool. It's in like a barrier. What do you think of Miku today? You're gonna play it in VR. I didn't know you could play it in VR. It was okay. It seems like a pretty bare bones rhythm game, which is probably the dorkiest thing I could have said about it. Oh, it was alright. This is a little peek behind the curtain, but I'm not actually expressly a huge Miku fan. Music's a little simple for my tastes. I mean, it's pop, so it's fine. But like my electronica a little more complicated. What about Project Eva for PS4? Yeah, that's what I played today. Yeah, I do like that Bros shut it down like that. That was a good way to kind of put a climax to it. I don't know. Nothing much really bothers me about that stuff. What does bother me is that the video's not good. And sometimes I can't tell if they're joking about the video not being good to, like, as a joke. Like, is that making it good? Or is the video actually not good and then something has to be done? I don't know. Think the cam froze? Yes, it did. Funny, I was actually kind of waiting for that to happen so I could go try and clear out my throat, but it seems like I don't need to anymore. Yeah, I know my cam froze. It's gonna do that. There's some shit now in Windows 10 where the Logitech cameras just fucking can't stay unfrozen. It is a known issue. The only thing I can do is deactivate it and reactivate it and hope. And that's really annoying to keep doing, so it'll just stay like that. You guys can just pretend that I'm still moving. Just joined. What game is this? Buenos Dias. This is Shadow Warrior 2. That's right, I'm a ventriloquist now. I can do every fucking thing. I can write video game news. I can play video games. I can take people's money on Twitch. Fucking great. Listened to a ton of post-rock and drone music today. It was a great day. Dillinger, what is drone music? I'm not familiar with that term. Man, speaking of terms, I don't know why I was wheezing on this just minutes ago. But I am abnormally pleased that my dude is a thing. That shit makes me happy all the time. I don't know why. It's just such a corny thing. Normally internet slang makes me roll my eyes real hard, but I'm pretty pleased that that phrase is starting to get thrown around more. How do you not know what drone music is? I don't know. I guess I'm old. More people sub to you, will that help fix the quality of your streaming? If you don't sub enough, will you go away? Oh, neither. Lucky Senpai. The only way the content of my stream will change is if for some reason I decide to do it for a living. And even then, it's not going to change very much because the actual quality itself is sort of dependent on Twitch. That's kind of cool. You just had a... Okay. Maybe there was something to this loot grind thing. My dude and my guy? Oh, I didn't know my guy. So Twitch has bitrate... Twitch has bitrate restrictions that mean the gameplay can only look so good. I think I've gotten it about as good as it'll go. If I streamed for a living, I might switch over to YouTube because they can support way higher bitrate. And then you know, like a lot of stuff would have to change if oh shit! Speaking of that, somebody subbed. I don't know. If for some reason my day job fell apart, I'd be tempted to try to do it full time. And then I would start to plan more complicated streams, like something that's actually produced, interview content, maybe. I would probably certainly do like daily news streams, and then like a daily news show on YouTube, stuff like that. So that would be the only time that this thing would ever change drastically. And that's a big if, by the way, because I really like what I'm doing. Let's see. Alright, sub hype time. Hill Manifest. That is an interesting username. And yeah, Tristan, the webcam's just gonna be frozen. It keeps freezing. There's nothing I can do about it. Ain't nothing can be done, my friend. My dude. Okay. Excuse me. Hill Manifest. Thank you for your cash money. And here is a tune song for you. Please enjoy. Thank you again. Okay, so is considered drone or at least stoner metal, which is a term that I've never heard before, and fuck do I love it. That makes a lot of sense. I actually use that stuff when I'm working. I have this like roster of bands and genres that are good work music, just like something that's kind of groovy. Oh, I didn't turn the music down again, or the game volume. Something that's a little chill. It has like a good beat, good to work to, but not no complicated lyrics, because that tends to just distract. So I think I do know what drone music is. I just didn't know what the term was. That tends to happen a lot. What's up, Mudbog and Redneck? God, I love your username. I knew a lot of people in high school that would go muddin'. And out of all the shit that the dumbass hicks in my hometown would do, that actually sounded super fun. I was like, what is muddin'? Like, you don't know what muddin' is? No, I don't know what muddin' is. You take your truck and you find some mud, and then you drive around in that mud. Oi. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Those are back. I fucking love it. And then I was like, use the shit you're picking up? What does that mean? Bullets? Oh yeah, that's right, upgrades. I should do that. What did I do? What? Oh, look at all these gems. And I remember thinking, crap, that actually sounds like... That sounds like fun. That sounds like a fun thing. Gems. Fire sword. Upside prime. What? Oh, okay. Energy Matrix just subbed. Thank you for that. Oh, okay. I unbound it. All right. Thank you for the prime sub, man. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. That's what I did. So you can get more than 8 guns? That's kind of cool. Man, I don't know. That's kind of what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to spend the entire game poking around in menus and shit. But it seems to be going pretty quickly, so I'm not gonna whine too hard. What did I? Okay. What? Weapons. Okay, here we go. Ah, okay. I'm figuring it out. What? Do I have SPs? I do have an SP. Okay. Ah. Okay. Huh. Personally, I'd recommend you use the upgrades at the base. Otherwise, they break the gameplay too much. See, yeah, Rain. This is a lot of menuing right now, which is not a huge problem. But I'm gonna gain karma. Kind of seems like the most important one to have. Wanglopedia. Oh, jeez. Yeah, shoutouts to Windows. You're Ryan? Man. Oh yeah, Ryan is streaming tonight, isn't he? I gotta admit, I am fucking impressed with how Achievement Hunter Crew performs on Twitch, man. Thousands of viewers. Don't read that as jealousy, by the way. I don't mind. I only care about my job. This is just a hobby. But it's just, I feel like that's one of those sobering realizations that, man, these guys are popular. And when I think about it, I think what's most surprising to me is that doesn't exist, right? There's no media, no internet media people have been popular that long and still maintain that viewership. People had times, but a lot of those guys predate PewDiePie. People still come out of the woodwork to watch them. Spend time with them. It's crazy. It's fun playing Battlefield 1. Oh, hey, Booyah. Yeah, I remember you. Oh, thanks for joining in.
Just keeps getting futurier.
Smaller audiences are nicer for the viewers, I feel like, but I don't know. I think I agree. I think when it's small, you gotta get to know people. You can have more intimate conversations. That's the thing. Ryan's really good. He does look over and acknowledge a lot of people and talk to a lot of people, and he's very honest and open. Because Ryan is also just perfect. But at the same time, gosh, that must be so intimidating for him to look over and just see walls of people, like, just like, I don't want to. To me, it's like it's like chumming the water, you know? It's just all... It's like feeding time, and there's a frenzy of people who just want to talk to him. That's, for me, you know, gaming has always been a very introspective sort of thing. This is when this is like me having time in my head. And I can open that up to some people, but opening that up to thousands would just be really intimidating. Quick question, do the ads shown on Twitch support the streamer or the website? Both, AK. It is a revenue share. So when you watch ads, Twitch takes some of it and they give some of it to you. It works exactly the same as YouTube. Pablo, the frozen webcam is not normal. I'm sorry I keep clearing my throat, guys. That must be annoying and I apologize, but I don't really know how to keep talking through it without doing it. But there's a particular issue with Windows. I was reading about it on OBS. It's just I can troubleshoot it later. That's probably one of the lesser enjoyable aspects of streaming, is all the tech issues that keep recurring even though I'm not changing anything. Oh, Nate, you heading out? Cool, man. Thanks for dropping by. Always nice to hear from you. Green Fox, imagine me with League of Legends streamers with 10,000 people in a never-ending chat. Well, those guys, man, they don't have a chance. They just can't acknowledge chat. There's nothing about that. Drink some water. Yeah, I need to do that. Usually I have a water cup by me when I stream.
Room's locked.
The irony is, I have like a Diet Dr. Pepper here, but that just makes me burp, which also gets in the way of talking. So, you know.
Yeah, of course it's her.
With the name Shadow Warrior, I expected more of a Metal Gear than a Doom. Monkey Bubble, that is totally understandable. But this actually comes from the era of Doom, so that's exactly what it is. Somebody's asking if I had a boy crush on Ryan. Maybe. I'm leading you guys on. I don't know, he's just a super nice dude.
Before we embark on this grand adventure, there's something I should say.
I don't know. I'm fascinated by people who are nice. That's just kind of a weird thing to say.
I would never have achieved all that I have without your help. The lab just
kind of like Gavin. I mean, fuck, man, all the achievement hunters. A lot of them mask it behind a sort of angry brutality, which I'm more used to.
I knew you were into some twisted shit.
I should have been paying attention to the plot.
That's strange. What's happening?
But that's just that tends to be how guys relate to each other. A little more caustic, a little more insult based. But the affection kind of manifests in other ways. So I'm kind of particularly amazed by human beings that can be in that environment but not behave like that.
Now this is.
And Ryan and Gavin both seem like very genuine and nice people.
Oh shit.
Kind of like Matt Peak for us. Nordhaus asks, this funhouse not very lucrative right now. I would say that's not really the way to say it. We're definitely going through a bit of a recession when it comes to performance, but that is sort of seasonal.
You guys know a good Mexican place around here?
Good burn. So, performance isn't quite growing at the rate that it has been. Which may be because maybe we're nearing our market cap in terms of performance. Maybe this is also just a time of year when people don't consume a lot of YouTube content. So there's a lot of factors going on, but we're still earning a lot of money. Don't worry about that. We're not in danger of anything. I call it loud. Yeah, I am ventriloquist. You're right. The best ventriloquist. You're there, Burr. Whoops, wrong button. Well, we did it again. Okay. I work in a kitchen, and the only way you can talk to anyone else is to be an over-the-top piece of shit. Yeah, oh boy. Ruptured horse anus, that is exactly what I mean. It's just sort of, I guess work cultures kind of get established, and Achievement Hunter is pretty caustic to each other. And it's very funny, and they're very good at it. But it's, that's, I guess, what makes me fascinated at the genuinely nice people who can still be in that. Is Matt Peak even capable of yelling or screaming? That's a good question. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard him yell. I've heard him I've seen him and heard him be angry. typically if he's like in a work groove and Premiere crashes, he'll bang the desk. And he'll like mutter things under his breath. But I've never heard him outright yell or anything like that. Yeah, Kala, it's not you. The webcam is frozen. That's just a tech problem. I was reading about it. It's something that's been hitting people since the anniversary update dropped for Windows 10. I'd cry if P killed. I would be scared. I would definitely be scared. Do you like cow chops? Do you like cow chops after the fact they are younger than all of you Funhouse and AH? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Might be a bit of a language thing. I like cow chop, if that's what you're asking. I think their content's really good. They're really smart about making it. Damn. Angry Peak is a scary idea. Why is Windows a piece of shit? It's not, Sig. It's complicated, and that's kind of a bitch-out answer, but think of it like this. Oh, my god. Oh. Windows has been around for a very long time, and there's a lot of things that depend on Windows. And they depend on it being a certain way and running a certain way. And sometimes those certain ways aren't right. Like, a decision was made a long time ago, and Windows has to, like, uphold the legacy of that decision, even though everything else has changed around it. And occasionally, Windows will break in a pretty fundamental way. And typically, I'm not saying this is happening with Anniversary Update, but in the past, certainly it has been the case where Windows has tried to fix that. They've tried to fix the bad thing, and it just broke stuff, because a lot of stuff depended on Windows being bad in that way. So sometimes when Windows breaks, it's not because it's getting worse, it's because it's actually getting better. But in the immediate time, all the other software that depended on it being broken stops working. So I'm not saying that that's the case now. It has definitely been the case in the past, where there have been Windows like patching up memory leaks and like drivers that had access to way too much stuff. And then, my printer doesn't work anymore. It's like, well, yeah, but your printer also doesn't need to access like root level shit. So, sorry I'm a French Canadian and make mistake, but I do like the guys at Cow Chop. I hear you, Pablo. Yeah, I do, a lot. I don't know them very well personally, but I like their content a lot. Hey, Mandrew. Hope all's well. Looking forward to Dude Soup. Cool. Yeah, no, I think we had a really good podcast this week. Good God, my stupid throat. I think I might take a break in a bit. Go get some water and try and cough up some stuff. Cutlass, somebody lied to you and told you there were dads around? I mean, more dads than me? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I feel like such an idiot. Down. You know, I was down here. It's still not down enough. Is there more down? Oh, that door probably opens, huh? Wait, it's telling me to go up the stairs. Eh. Swear to God, Ryan is going to straight up show his dick on cam one day. Does it get close? I might want to be there for that. Oh, okay. There are stairs. There was a glowing trail, and I wasn't even paying attention to it. Just got into Screw Attack. Love those guys. Mandrew, yeah? I haven't listened to all of Tryhard yet. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. The new brand is Game Attack, though. That's great. I only want the best for all of our friends in the Let's Play family. Yeah, those guys are great. They're pretty dyed-in-the-wool gamer nerds. I mean that as affectionately as I possibly can say it. Not to ask an open house question, or put you on the spot, but who, if anyone in Funhouse, do you think would be the most likely to have kids in the future? Man, good fucking. I don't know. I think. I don't know. I think our work situation would have to change fairly dramatically for that to be feasible for any of my coworkers now. In the sense that we would have to travel a lot less and work a lot less. Adam would be a cool dad. I think everybody I work with has the potential to be a cool parent. Peak is most dad material. Yeah, no, that is true. Thank you for saying that. Peak just has to find a lady that's worthy of him. Which is hard because raw perfection in a woman has not yet been made. Hey, Hopscotch Hank. Master Raid, you gotta go to bed? No worries, man. Captain Corum, is it possible to play the game sword only? Yes. In fact, sword is pretty much your go-to. I played most of Shadow Warrior 1 as sword only. I don't know the... Actually, I guess I can't answer for 2. I'm a very technical mom. You wish Elise were your mom? Man, I wish Elise were my mom, too. Although, I fucking love my mother, so... Whatever. Shotguns in this game look rad. All the guns look rad. You know what? I was actually kind of hesitant about this game, but I think that might have been unfounded. Oh, shit. It's still got pretty good gunplay. I do like that you actually take damage from stuff. Then again, I am playing on hard. Humble brag. I'm not too sure. I just hope I don't have to juggle upgrades and gems that often. Because this is a shooter game. I don't want to be poking around in menus the whole time. Alright, see you, Morgan Farts. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I had to say that because you called me dad. I'm wondering at what point this dad shit's gonna backfire on me in a pretty bad way. I mean, I'm still cool, right? You guys think I'm cool, yeah? I'm not like, I mean, it's just ironically dad. I'm not an actual dad, right? Right? Please. Please tell me you think I'm cool. Please, no one's saying it. Why aren't you saying it? I'm the cool uncle. No. Fuck, man. That's something, I guess. I'm literally your dad. Ha! Joke's on you. I've never had sex. Thank you, Skogal. Actually, wait. Kala, you're still here, right? I'm gonna need you to give me a bit of a lesson about this Zaddy shit. Thank you, Baytro. I knew I was cool. This is why I stream, so people younger than me on the internet can tell me I'm cool. What? Man, what a blessed life. Alright. Kala, please educate me on Zaddy. I need you to. Any tips on improving your squats? Do you just mean technique-wise, or do you wanna... You're trying to up your gains? Whiskey's on its way? Oh my gosh, thank you. Please do not call yourself daddy, please. Oh, I have to let the fine viewers do that for me? Sometimes I find you can just ignore them and stop. How old am I? Mudboggin, I am 32. Up gains, gotcha. Okay. Dillinger, what is your current workout plan, and where are you stalling out? Is it the sort of thing where you're going into the gym and doing the same kind of workout, and you're just not able to push it any further? I am not a daddy or a zaddy. God damn it, Kala. I mean, fine, whatever. I understand you're being coy, whatever. You still need to tell me what the difference is. I'm much younger than you expected? Interesting. I'm gonna interpret that as I sound wise beyond my years.
1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13.
Are you okay?
21, 34.
She's probably fine.
55.
Hold on a minute. Zaddy is just an advanced daddy, like a dude who is daddy material, but he's young, so he's like really attractive, like mid-20s dude, or his daddy is somebody like Billy Zane. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. So if I'm gonna track so that is the definition. I'm going to assume the culture went like this. Young ladies got a taste for daddies. Some of them actually had dad complexes and were really grooving on that. But it seems like you can't actually fuck a daddy without it being kind of creepy. So there's a spin-off term for somebody that has those qualities but is fuckable age for you. So you can still call somebody that, and then a dude can feel like not as intimidated because he's being compared to fucking Billy Zane. But yeah, cam frozen. Yeah. Here, let's give it another little flicker. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. Huzzah! I'm guessing that's how it happened.
89. 144.
Billy Zane is cute. Yeah, he is.
377. 610.
There was a use there.
987.
Hey, spooky number,
Cam and
lady.
Frozen, yeah,
Let me
but
get you out of here. I
who
just
knows for
need
how
you to-
long?
I am the graveyard of hope. I am the end of all times.
I love this daddy discourse.
Of the world.
I do too, but not because I actually have a Lolita complex or anything.
God damn, girl.
I'm just...
What thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
I am the filth under your nails.
That's actually pretty clever.
I am the oil that stains your soul. I am despair made manifest.
Okay, so this is probably a terrible idea, but I'm sort of out of options here. I'm gonna untie you. When I do, please don't eat my face. I'm a friend, okay? Friend. All right, here we go. And my face remains uneaten. Gonna put that one in the plus column. Up you go. Come on. Take it easy there. You're doing really well with the non-face eating. Now,
Lowing is
where's the
Asian, yeah.
emergency exit. Fuck, Zilla, this place is a fire hazard if I've ever seen. Oh,
That back arch.
hello, ladies. What's that?
You thought I was about 40-ish?
Trapped in a glass box?
No worries, man.
That's good. How many years did you spend
I
in
am
mine
uninsulted.
school?
I just think it's kind of interesting to see what
Listen,
people think.
I would love to stay and catch up, but I've got this possessed girl and she's...
Oh boy. This is voice actor
You see
Asian.
what I mean? Kids today, right?
I don't think so. Maybe. It's hard to tell.
Smith. Kamiko. What happened?
Okay, +1. It sounds like you
I shot
understand.
her
Yeah.
up with
Sex
some
and King
kind
talk,
of
especially with how it
serum.
expresses
She went
language, is fascinating.
Like this.
For me, it's mostly the evolution of it.
Through here.
Especially
I
how...
can trust you.
What I find super fascinating
What is
is...
this place?
This is my other workshop.
And everyone
Holy
seems to think that any
pieces of
use... That is a
sacks of
giant dick
shit.
on a, with a...
Where did you get all these
with a handle on
swords?
it.
I made them. They're my family's trade. But there is no time to explain. Lay her down here.
Millennial culture is much more accepting and accommodating.
There.
No.
And it's interesting to
Wait
see
here
that
for a moment.
mesh with sex culture.
Wait here. Oh, not a problem. I'll just hang out here while Linda Blair pukes blood out of her eyeballs. I know. I don't like it any more than you do. Can I, go now?
Unless we act quickly, she will die.
Who's this we?
What did you think of the opening of the first game? Thought it was brilliant.
Excuse me?
Stanbush added a lot. Does this one open Stanbush?
Okay,
Theory,
okay.
yes.
What
It
do
opens
you
with
need?
exactly the same song.
need a
It's
place
still the
for her to
touch,
stay.
which is kind
I
of...
have a futon she can sleep on.
Kind
It's
of
also
a
my
bummer.
couch, but it's clean. But
It,
shit,
it
you
opens
know,
with
this
Low
place,
Wing
why
driving
can't
down
you
the
just
street
stay
and a
here?
sweet
I
Stang
need a
blaring
soul she
Stanbush
can
again.
co-locate with.
But
Body
it's
is
still
corrupted.
fun.
If I do not separate her soul from it in the next few minutes, it will become corrupted as well, and she will be gone forever.
Somebody
is
asked
pretty
where, about
fucked
my
up.
#1
Once
anime
her soul
dad
is
hat.
removed, we can
Georgia
fix her
made that
body.
for me, which
Then
is
she can re-enter
super
it.
awesome.
But in the meantime, I need a place to keep it.
Oh, Bayshore, you gotta swim?
so-
Alright, sleep well.
Seriously.
Good luck.
I did something like this once before, and it did not end well.
In truth, you are my only option.
Well, keep it in your soul, then.
Goodbye,
I
Chris.
can't. I'm performing the ritual.
Oh,
Optimus
there's
versus
rules.
Megatron.
That's convenient.
She's too far gone. I have to start.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. If you had sex with your girlfriend, Lawrence, and she said, choke me harder, senpai, what would you do? I'd choke her harder.
I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
I'm a giving lover.
What are you doing to her, old man?
If my bitch want to be choked, she get choked.
Are you ready?
Ready? Ready for what?
You're heisting? Alright, Ethan.
Hello?
I was with the Hoji for this
Who
game.
is that?
It's me. Kamiko?
Yeah.
Girl from Zilla Labs.
Theory, I
Yeah.
was
The one I rescued?
a little
I'm not
disappointed
sure.
it was
I
the
don't
same
remember
song
much.
too.
Where are you?
I don't know. Where are you?
I'm not sure. Everything got so loud, and it all went black.
Well, have you tried opening your eyes?
It actually hadn't occurred to me.
Are you okay?
Smith! I'm fine. Where am I?
Kamiko, are you okay?
She's all right. She just told you.
Wait, this is the weirdest... Is this my body?
She's the Hoji for this
Wait,
game.
are these my fingers?
Does she have
Wait,
pretty good
who's
banter?
talking?
I actually
I
really,
didn't hear
like I said
anything.
before, I
In my
really
head,
like the
I keep
chemistry
hearing-
between
In
Hoji
your
and Lo Wang.
head?
Hey, Borak.
Am I...
the last half hour looking at whiskey, I've really turned
okay. I think it worked.
and I've
Comical
just really
soul has
turned
been
back
temporarily
in,
placed
so I'm
in your
confused.
care.
Oh,
Are you
tune back.
serious?
Gotcha.
It's really rather miraculous.
That's not the word I would have
I saved the
chosen.
demon lady,
I'm
but apparently
riding
her
shotgun
spirit got
with
separated.
this dimwit.
Do you
So.
understand, Kamiko?
Kamiko is in my head
Everything
now.
is going to be all right.
I've always had a Kamiko in my head. Now I get to play a game with a Kamiko
sure.
in my head.
I mean, this day's been fantastic so far.
Oh, I always want
lost
to
my
have
job,
an anime girl
and
prattling
then
at
my
me
boss
all the
tried to kill
time.
me, and now I'm stuck inside the head of some wannabe ninja.
She's great. How long do we have to do this for?
I love how there have been such strong connections made through this chat that they're willing to leave the stream to go to play other games. Yeah. I'm a good streamer. See, stuff like that makes me wonder. Not because, like, let me put this straight up. I don't fucking care. If somebody wants to go play a game, please do that. I think playing games is, well, within reason, preferable to watching me. I know people aren't doing that because they're watching me. They're doing that because they want to talk with people and socialize. And I think that is an important and worthy thing to do. But it's that sort of thing where, like, I feel like to be a good streamer, you have to you have to grab and hold people, like, kind of really drive them to stay and give you money all the time. I don't know. There are certain things that I don't know that I would do, and this is kind of going back to the theory of me streaming full time. There's certain things that are just kind of tacky that I don't know what I would want to do, but sometimes you have to, you know? It's just part of the game. I don't know. I'm torn up about it. Not that I need to know. Cole, I really need to know about this fan fiction you read once. Is this about having an anime girl stuck in your head? We literally have the chillest audience. We do. I really enjoy that. It's like, I think it's a particular gift to have a group of people that you can talk about pretty intense discussions with and learn a lot, but nobody really gets offended, and if they do, it's like, okay, well, I'm a little bummed, I'm a little annoyed by that, but I'm gonna go figure that out first, and I'm not gonna fly off the handle. There are no gimmicks here, just sit around and play games, super relaxed. Oh, the fanfiction was Snape inside of Hermione's head? I could see that going into some bad places. And Wang stumbled upon a cave anus. Yeah, the tentacle cave anus. Let's see that again. Wait, Ernie. Let's back up. Fill the screen with sub-train graphic donation names. Cleavage helps too. Yeah. You know you're friends with somebody when you watch Sex and the City 2 with them? I still need to do that. Maybe that can be a movie night. Make us watch, or make everybody watch Sex and the City 1 and 2. I was wondering if that was gonna blow up. Yep. There's that hard reset. I was blown away with how chill this place was the first time I was ever in here. Everything that sort of put me off Twitch was sort of gone. Yeah, see, it's weird, right? Like, there's a number of things that kind of become synonymous with Twitch culture now. The sub-hype, the memes. By the way, yeah, you guys were telling me about the Meme Master General, basically. I watched that stream of, like, Tina or, like, him getting raided and Tina subscribing and all that stuff. And just the jingles going off and all the confetti and the fucking dancing seals and whatever the hell and donations of 420, and it was just like, man. Ugh. That's like, I mean, I don't mean this disparagingly, even though it might sound that way, but that's his job. His job is to scream and holler every time anyone gives him money. And I don't know that I could do that. I think after a while I would just have an existential breakdown and be like, what am I fucking doing? Why are you guys paying me for this? You want to see me dance like a monkey? Is that it? Well, now I want to pay attention to that. I don't know. First stream I saw it, everyone was talking about jazz and it was so chill. Oh yeah, I remember that one. It was nice. I learned a lot about jazz that day. Oops. Snape was incapacitated because Nagini in his coma-like state, he somehow found his way into Hermione's... Oh shit, I missed it. Hold on. Hermione's head and helped her help him by making a potion. That doesn't sound too bad. Have I been rated? I think I did once. What do you think about Tarantino's movie, mostly Pulp Fiction? Pulp Fiction is fucking amazing. I don't know, Tarantino's films are always solid. There's always something to love about all of them. And that thing changes, which I also really like. Never know what to expect, but I know it will be a solid film every time. I still haven't seen Foxy Brown, though. Or, no, wait, not Foxy Brown. The other one. Jackie Brown. Which I need to see. But no. Man, fuck. Pulp Fiction is so goddamn good. What are these, calling cards? Yeah. Hot ladies. There should not be an apostrophe there. Come on. Come on, guys. Hot ladies what? Whatever. You were rated yesterday by the Spool Boys? That's true. That is true. I don't know, I feel bad about that. That's one of those... Again, not a disparaging thing, but rating is kind of an accepted sub or a Twitch culture thing. I don't really do it because some people don't like it, so I don't want to make that assumption. And I don't care, but I don't. I also kind of feel like if
This
you...
is so strange. I'm in here, seeing through your eyes, but I'm also asleep back in Smith's dojo.
It's a hard reset logo.
I can feel myself with my eyes closed.
All of Wang's comic books.
I wonder if I can... wiggle my...
Don't pull a muscle.
Would it kill you to let me concentrate for a second?
You think it's easy sharing your mind with someone?
I don't think I can move my body at all.
Just so long as you can't move mine.
Yes, sir, Captain Krusty, sir.
At ease, soldier.
Hold on. Kala said ignore me, so I have to read what she wrote out loud. Raid my ass, daddy. There, I said it. It's my goal to drive Kala out of stream chat with nothing more than saying dad-related things. I guess I could just insult Billy Zane and she'd probably fly out of here, but that's too easy. It has to be more subtle. Is that a dead panda? Wait, what? Whoa, shit. How did I not even see that? A dead baby in its mouth? It's a pretty sweet bed, though. Just bottles of booze next to it. He's got like weed juice. That's awesome. Well, Wang, you're the coolest guy. Jeez. Oh, I have to insult Kingdom Hearts characters. Okay. I would just start to randomly combine phonetics and hope that somehow I stumbled upon a Kingdom Hearts character's name. Is that weed vodka? Dank drink? THC soda? That shit exists, man. Ah, that's American ingenuity right there. Also, yeah, this music is chill as fuck. I like this. I could fucking drink some weed soda and chill out to this. Play hard reset.
Ain't nothing says stopping power like a portable cannon.
Bong water by Coca-Cola. M20 burners drink. God, this dude has a cool place. Weed soda doesn't sound good. I don't know, you'd be surprised. There's always a... oh shit. There's always a bit of a tinge to it, but... they make that shit drinkable. It's, American ingenuity, man, it's amazing. The second we got legalized, suddenly it's just like... we got weed pizza, we got weed gummy bears, we got weed cake, we got weed coke. We got... they put weed in everything! It's amazing! Like, we don't even get the good stuff in California because it's still a little regulated. But in Washington State, my god. My god. It's amazing. Not sure if asking questions about Funhouse is against the rules. Not at all. Screw planning to do a Civ 6 game or is it too slow paced to make a good video? We already did, Energy. It's an edit right now. I don't know when it's going to go up. Somebody a long time ago asked if I was going to stream Civ 6. I might. I've started a couple games. Haven't finished any yet. When I learned that drinking and smoking at the same time was called crossfading, my life was changed. I didn't know there was a term for it, but yeah, they do tend to tend to go together pretty well.
Wang! It is a pleasure to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
All good, I hope.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Fucking kids.
Blaine is the pothead of Rooster Teeth because he tried weed that one time.
Hey,
that's a shame.
what's going on, Hideo?
The usual. Training.
His name is
vigilance.
Hideo. Oh,
I've
goodness.
taken over the kung fu sessions.
I guess
for
that's a
Master
normal
Smith
name.
While he works on a cure for Kamiko.
Nice. Sounds like fun.
It's work. We have to be ready at any moment.
For what exactly?
Justice
He's
never
nice.
rests.
He's just
Wow, you're a
sparkle-eyed.
serious young fellow. I'd say you remind me of me, except you're about as far from me as humanly possible.
How'd the stream of
Thank you,
Funhouse go?
sir.
I'm not sure
Pretty
how
well.
to take that.
Master Smith asked me to show you some of the chi techniques
We are definitely in that
here.
moment of Battlefield
With
where
your
we are
training,
behind the
they should
curve,
be
so it took a bit of
Fire away. I'm
took
always
a
up
bit
on
of
new and better
adjustment
ways to fuck
to
shit
get
up.
used to. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I got it. Whoa! Blades of Vanquish? Whoa, cool! It shoots energy blades? Fuck yeah, it does. Nice. He's about to legalize with a newish prime minister. Cool, congratulations. There's and I'm not saying that because like, yeah, bro, get fucking killed. It's more like that shit brings in so much money and frees up a lot of police attention for things that actually matter. And lo and behold, society's totally cool. Like, maybe even way more chill now. I don't know. It's one of those no-brainer type deals that it's just like, gosh, how much evidence do you guys need that this is totally okay and actually makes a shitload of cash, and just stop being like that for a little bit. Fire Feral, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Cool, thank you. I mean, college was a term for everything. That's actually too clever. Don't take this the wrong way, +1. But I think that's too clever for a college kid to have come up with it. Arkansas is supposed to legalize medical use in November. Yeah, Chuck, it's on the ballot in a lot of states, and that's one of those. Even if you don't give a shit about the presidency, please go vote, because there's more on the ballot than just the president. Oh, is Riot here? Or just getting mentioned? Regardless, Riot's here. Hello. Got a call for a second interview at GameStop. Any pro tips? Not really, man. If you got a call, you're probably in. They just need to finalize some stuff. If jobs like that, and I don't mean to be dismissive, but GameStop is pretty much an entry-level job. Oh, Riot is here. Awesome. Hello, Riot. If you get there on time, and you don't smell, and you dress well, like you know how to dress, and you talk normally, you can hold a conversation, you've pretty much got it. So don't take that to mean you can just fucking cruise it, but there's not a whole lot of tips to give, I guess is what I want to say. So I guess my tips are show up on time, take a shower, comb your hair, brush your teeth, like do all the things your mom told you to do. Eat before you go so you're not hungry and in a bad mood. You know. Oh yeah, +1. I would agree, especially if those college kids were drunk and high at the same time. Yeah, that's dive into Netflix and find something terrible to watch. Oh, clock. Okay. Are you gonna give me a quest or what? No? Oh. What do you... Oh, talks back. Oh.
Wang.
Oh, that's a thing I can say.
How are things with your new roommate?
Oh, you know, it's great as long as she keeps her mouth shut.
I have to ride around in this cesspool of your mind all day and not talk about it? I wish I had skin so I could crawl out of it! You pompous, oversexed idiot!
She agrees.
I very much doubt
Try
that.
shooting him?
Please, treat her with respect and kindness, Wang.
Thanks for dropping in.
She is very dear to me.
Oh look, someone with manners. Shocking.
I'm sure you two will find a way to put aside your differences in the name of the greater good.
If by greater good you mean me getting my money, then I heartily agree.
Money is an illusion used to hypnotize small minds.
But it sure helps when you're trying to buy a bottle of good whiskey.
I need 4 things.
You're
First,
bumming me out because I
a
haven't seen
demonic
Sex and the
rod.
City and I don't know what that
Then the
means.
skin of a large mammal. And some raw chi crystals.
Carrie now?
They can usually be found near black
that good?
vein pools. Careful
Is that
though.
is Carrie
pools
cool?
are what seems to be causing the mutations
Please tell me
in
I'm
the
cool.
animals out there.
Maybe I'll pick up some dinner while I'm at it.
I would not recommend eating them.
Drunk and high at the same
I will
time,
also
drinking
need
champagne on an
chrysanthemum.
airplane.
The vendors in the marketplace usually
Clever,
have
large patriarch.
Wow, crystals and flowers. Hey, dudes,
When's
we're
this
going
game
to
released?
harmonize our
2 weeks
resonances
ago?
and use them to levitate the
Carrie's a
Pentagon.
bitch. But a
something like
cool
that.
bitch, right?
Come on, the sooner I have these materials, the sooner I can get Kamiko back where she belongs.
All right, back in a jiff.
a chi blast. Good, Theory. Thank you. I am cool. No, you should want to be Samantha. She's the free-willing one we all aspire to be. Ugh, damn it. Carol Ann, you don't have to thank me for streaming. I'm glad that you appreciate it. Weapons, upgrades, and perks. Larry Shoot Shack. Kobadera Ninja Shop. Okay, it's back here. You didn't shoot him. I didn't. Sorry. Is there like other flavor responses if you shoot everybody? He appears to be fine. I don't have... Well, he's totally fine. All right. Carrie needs to get her shit together. Oh man. How was the game, Lawrence? Also love you and all the work you do. Thank you, Crazy Penguin. Game's fun so far. I've expressed this a few times. I had some reservations about it, based on the format of it. Seems pretty good, though.
Larry, how's it hanging?
You know this guy?
Old friend.
You always make me smile, Lo Wang. No, wait, that's not it. You always make me fart. That's what it was.
Farts.
That hurts, Larry. You know, you're a real demon, you know that?
That's what my mama always told me. What can I do for you?
I actually have a very special request today. I need a golden chrysanthemum.
Ooh, specialty item. Very hard to find.
Come on now, Larry. I know you're holding, and you owe me one.
It's a fair cop.
Yakuza mess with you anymore?
They still give me dirty looks from time to time, but there hasn't been an incident since you put the fear of Wang in them.
I did do that, didn't I?
And I do owe you one. Here, on me. Bring your wallet next time.
Okay. Hey, thanks for this.
Thank you. You saved my business, maybe my life.
Hey, let's not get weepy about it. I don't want you to start spitting acid everywhere.
Racist!
Demon! Big kiss.
Ew.
I relate to this game because I too fart. Yeah, that seems to be the most of the thrust of the dialogue so far.
That demon's name is Larry?
Wow, his real name is unpronounceable. He wanted something his customers could relate to.
And he chose Larry.
Yeah, said he saw it in a video game.
Nerds.
Look who's talking, Dorcas.
Yeah, fuck you. You're in a video game too, you know. Too meta? Okay. Riot says, I watched Sex and the City movie with my dad and it was genuinely one of the worst things that has ever happened. Yeah, you have to have... I feel like that's the litmus test for how cool your parents are. If you can watch a straight up full penny sex scene with them around and be okay with it, you have the coolest parents in the entire galaxy.
Is this our only transportation option?
She is straight up a Hoji.
What, you got a better idea?
Sorry, I'm just used to...
Leisure Suit Larry reference? It might have been. I was trying to figure that
you're
out.
Not far off.
What?
I figured it out when I was training with Smith. It was an accident.
You accidentally teleported.
When I calm my mind, I can see these statues. And if I focus on one, it sort of pulls me to it.
In the real world? How?
I have no idea how it works, but I've been doing it for the past year.
No wonder Smith took an interest in you.
Here, close your eyes. I'll show you.
Now we learn how to fast travel. Missions. Okay, this is how they do this. Alright. Bang. Was in Malaysia, and I also spent the entire flight out with him reading a Cosmo magazine next to me. Pain is turning to see your dad reading 15 shattering orgasm tips on a 12-hour flight. Well, you were put on this earth for some reason. Maybe it wasn't a shattering orgasm, but it was an... We don't have to talk about that. What? Oh, we got Foreigner mission titles now. Did you guys actually have fun on today's Battlefield 1 stream? Didn't seem like it. One Dag, I can only speak for myself. The first 20 minutes or so were pretty frustrating. Because that's kind of what I was hinting at before. The skill median had jumped, and I wasn't prepared for it. So I was just getting flattened for a lot of those first matches. I didn't I started doing a little better in the sense that I was getting more accustomed to the game as the stream went on. So it's like when I died, I kind of figured out why. To me, the most frustrating thing in a game is not knowing the mechanics. I'm fine with death as long as I understand why it happened, and I know what I could have done better, so I know what to try next time. Like Battlefield 1 is so fucking chaotic. That becomes that becomes really challenging. So I was having some frustration, some genuine frustrations with that. But no, I would say by the 30-minute mark, I was having a genuine good time. And I wouldn't read too much into some of the other stuff. A lot of reactions are, you know, dialed up for the sake of comedy and reading on a camera and things like that. There's a lot of shit like that happens. Luminanthe. Been a while, change up recently, so that's been an interesting adjustment. Good to catch a stream. Yeah, well, welcome back. Welcome back. Come on, I think I missed some stuff while I was shooting. What is this game and what is it about? You run around and shoot demons. Boom. You might have noticed that I like games like that. Oh yeah, wait, is Chris Maloney in a Sex and the City thing? Oh, Noah North is. He's also in Pretty Little Liars, which is weird to see. I know that I don't own Noah North, I just wish I did. There's no more Subhype songs? Oh, subscribe with Twitch Prime, thank you. Mudboggin, I don't play those out for Twitch Prime. Because Twitch Prime, think of it this way, it's basically like it's a great, oh god. That's a penis. That's a penis. Is that a new chat? Oh, cool.
What was that stuff Zilla shot you up with?
It's an experimental compound I've been working on.
What's it do?
At low doses, it acts like a recreational drug. Elicits euphoria, mild hallucinations, anxiety release, dependency.
Huh. Sounds just like Shade.
Shade?
Yeah, you know, that new junkie shit.
I don't spend much time with junkies.
What's it do at high doses?
Above 0.05 grams per 10 pounds of body weight, the drug produces visions.
You mean like maybe our universe is just one cell of a giant alien, or how do you throw away a garbage can?
More like, how do you reverse engineer the human biome to create implantable machines that can run off of endogenous cellular energy?
Oh, like that?
Like that.
So what did you see?
Today? Nothing.
What the fuck is this? When did I get this?
I can't remember it.
You were saying some pretty messed up stuff.
Yeah, well, no one's ever been given a dose that high before.
Yeah, well, I can tell you from experience that Zilla's not such a fan of having ex-employees running around. Most evil geniuses are that way.
An evil genius is still a genius. Even when he was firing me, he was doing science.
Great. Now we know what to put on your headstone.
Doing science. Okay, yeah, so for Twitch Prime, it's basically like a monthly token that you can then spend on a particular channel to get a subscription for that month. So my concern was that if people spend their like subs on me, I want to celebrate that, but I also don't want to do it every month. Because I don't like, for people that resub, I really appreciate it, but I also don't. I don't play them a new Subhype every month, because then I'd just be playing Subhypes all the time. Because, you know, I'm pretty popular. So the issue was, if I have a way that I can tell that somebody did it like 2 months in a row, I would totally play one for that. But as it was getting, I was getting too many subs because, again, too popular. So I had to make a call. I didn't want to just be playing music the whole stream. Reminds you of Deckard's gun from Blade Runner? Yeah, it does kind of have that giant barrel. If I have this, do I really need the other pistol? I guess it uses a different kind of ammo. Oh, it's the Deckard. Well, there you go. You fucking called it, man. I gotta admit, I wasn't even thinking that very much, but... Yeah, pretty popular. You got a Twitch badass over here. You got a Twitch badass over here. Does anyone hear when I mentioned... Hold on. Joe Manganiello, like when I first watched... I do remember that, because I had to Google that. I'm going to Google it again. I don't remember who that is. Oh, yeah! Yeah, I remember that. Actually, knowing your taste now, that makes a lot of sense. You do like the older grizzled men. Which is weird, because that's not very... I don't know. I guess, Kala, I'm assuming that... No, that's too many levels of assumption. But to explain where my head was at, basically, every Asian parents I've ever known, and that isn't many, but it's a fair amount, have always wanted their kids to date Asian. Like, even more... Well, I guess that's... You know what? That's actually pretty universal. Just kind of an old person thing, I guess. I was gonna say... Your taste in grizzled older white dudes may not play out very well. I remember when I first watched the streams, I didn't like super buff dudes, but now I like buff dudes. Huh. Buff dudes are the best. Yes, they are. I agree. Help Riot. She's at a moral impasse. What is that? What is your moral impasse? It's okay for taste to change. That's the beauty of the internet. You can fucking bring up whatever you want at any point in time. Sure, that European equivalent of GameStop is charging. Oh yeah, Game Rain. I did hear that. Whatever, man. If they want to do it, they can try. It's pretty shiesty, but it's business, man. To be honest, my family is racist. They say they don't mind black people, but if you... My mom legit said, I don't care if you date a black guy, but if you tell me you are, I'll be disappointed. I was like, holy shit. Well, at least you got that far. I had a lot of friends that couldn't tell their Asian parents they were dating non-Asians. Like, it had to be a cloak and dagger thing. Which was kind of sad. So... Yeah, Kala, your situation isn't ideal, but... Oh, I got demon view. Okay. Not ideal, but better. Better than I've heard. Like white and Asian guys? Okay. I don't know. Kala, I'm just curious because now I want to know. Are there any older grizzled Asian dudes you're after? Ken Watanabe types? I don't know. Hold on. I need to read about Iron Wing's moral impasse. Oh, I see. Hold on. If this is coming down to you not having money, right, please don't fucking give it to me ever. I think I have to cancel my sub so I can change my payment info thanks to PayPal fucking me. But I don't want to ruin my sub streak. You're already on the, you're on the chatter of the year wall. Man, I want to read these Wanglapedia entries. Told you I got a Twitch voucher thing? Oh, okay. Sorry, I think I missed that message. Oh, you have to switch payment methods and you don't want Twitch to break your streak. Something when I was growing up, had a lot of hold on a second. Had a lot of shit. Hmong students in my class, they were constantly hiding their dating lives from their parents. Well, I'm glad at least what I said was being substantiated and I don't sound like an asshole. Started working out over a year ago, and I can say I'm satisfied with the results, even if I'm not ripped buff, especially for a somewhat busy schedule. Yeah, Marshall, it's always steps. It's always a process. It's a journey. You're never gonna finish, but it's always about getting better and better. Eliminanti says, I'm not Asian, but I am Jewish on my dad's side, so that side of the family is very critical of who I ended up dating. I imagine it was semi-similar. Yeah, pretty much everybody gets that, or a lot of older generations that way. Plus one says, Mom told me forever ago that she'd prefer I take home a nice black guy than a shitty white guy, so I'm grateful for that. Fair. Fair. Is there any way for me to change my Twitch name without having to make a new account? I think so. I'm not sure. Cryptic, I find it funny how many people keep relationship with their parents. How my folks don't know I'm moving for a girl. Ooh. Caged money, 18 months. Holy shit. 1.5 years. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Man. I It's nice that that stuff happens because it's nice to be occasionally reminded that I've been streaming for that long. Where did this conversation come from? Oh, okay. You pronounce Hmong. Okay, thank you. Ethnic group from Laos. Hopscotch, thank you very much for educating me. I knew I was slaughtering that because I had no idea what it was. So I genuinely do appreciate the correction. Try to be respectful and acknowledging of all people's. I don't think my family would really mind who I'm dating, only if a smaller number of them know I'm bi. I've got a family party celebration next month, and there's a 50-50 chance I'll get drunk and come out to them all. Well, if you want to give them dinner and a show, sure. Do you think it'll be an issue? Maybe your family will just be like, we know. Like, who cares? Ideally. Or maybe not ideally if you're looking forward to some spice. Oh, somebody's asking where that even came from. I believe, as usual, Kala's sexual preference came up in chat, and I was going to empathize with her tastes because she was in the process of describing a couple of like grizzled, ripped white dudes that she found attractive, and I drew an inference and said, odds are your parents probably wouldn't be cool with that. Oh yeah, fucking Philip K. Dick. Theory says, on the subject of dating, girlfriend left, streams helped out, thought I would throw my 2 cents. Same thing actually happened to me. When I went through my last breakup, there were a couple of streams I watched, and it just kind of helped me get my mind off stuff. Helped me go to sleep, which was really hard for a while. And that's the roughest. When you can't sleep, when you do sleep, you dream about that person, so you really get no relief. So your mental fortitude is broken down because you're low on sleep, and then when you try to sleep, you even see more of it, and it's just, for a while, it seems like never-ending torment. But like all things, it gets better. It's just nice to have those things to kind of bridge the gap. I think they mostly fear black males since the media tend to cover violent criminal acts, that specific ethnic group, and that's the thought they've been saturated with. Yeah, Marshall. It fucking sucks. Groupthink is a thing. It's funny how it kind of serves itself. It's rough because in America and in most places, news is a business, and then it gets cyclical, right? People only watch the news when they're enraptured by the news, and when they're enraptured by the news, it's because they're watching something that's either scary or interesting or fearful, or supports something they already thought was true. So people watch more, theoretically, and I'm sure that this is the case, when you have black people killing white people, and then because that's what the news reports on a lot, people understandably get the belief that black people are more violent or more prone to that sort of thing, or all criminals. And because they think that, the news reports on it more because people respond well to that story. It's rough. It is a real problem. There's no real way to fix it aside from awareness. People like having to say, "Yo, I don't know why I said yo. I say yo a lot, so oh fuck." But just like, I don't kill people, all right? I don't. Shit. And that shit's racist as hell, so stop it. There are a lot of very complicated problems in the world. Oh, Cubs lose 6-0 Game 1 of the World Series. Game 2 tomorrow. Oh, Cubs, sorry to hear that. But hey, Cubs got beat in their series against the Dodgers, so anything can happen. Chin up, I guess. Mom and Grandma say the same thing, but they'll say they're not racist. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, right? Like, saying it disclaims it, even though that shit you just said was totally racist. In Texas, I know a lot of people like that. I'm not racist, but, and then the but is, but I'm totally racist. Same thing happened around Gamergate. I'm not sexist, but press V. Oh, that, right. I vanished, I haven't been using it. Oh, it's like the sneak attack, right? Oh shit, I fucked it. Or whatever. Frozen cam again. Are you sure? Wait, you're fucking with me. Oh, it's fine. Come on. Come on, you. There's some bullshit in chat right now. Yeah. Darian, I'm not gay, but I'm sexually attracted to dudes. That's one of those, okay. Whatever works for you, man. Recently learned in my criminology class that people think the most likely victim is a white female with a black male aggressor, when really black males are the most likely to be the victims of all crimes. Yep, it's pretty cool. That's one of those, like, it's just the narrative. A brute attacking a pure, chaste maiden is what all of our stories are based on. And that's, again, one of those chicken and egg situations. Do people think that because of all the stories, or were the stories made that way because there's something basic in human beings that wants to believe that? And you can even, and people have, you know, this is nothing new. These are not new hot ideas I'm dropping on fucking Twitch chat right now. But people theorize that it's just the basic, like, it's down to color, like it's light versus dark, it's strong versus weak, it's the underdog tale. People want those narratives in their daily life. So, as sad as it is, they look for them in places that should be more objective, that don't fit the narrative, but people find ways to make truth fit narrative. That's one of those, as a black male, I can agree with you on what you said. Loading, I'm not sure exactly which part, but I'm glad you agree. Or rather, I think I would be horrified if I said, well, maybe not horrified, but I would be concerned if I said something that somebody who's actually lived that very strongly disagrees with. That would be a moment where I have to kind of calibrate what I think and how I feel. Because I'm very much aware of, and this is something I kind of wish more people could do, just be aware that you only have your one perspective. And yeah, you can watch the news and you can read a lot of things. But man, for the love of God, when another human being comes to you and says, this is what my life is, and this is what I experience, and they have no real vested interest in lying to you, why would you call them a liar? It doesn't make sense, man. Most people just want to be understood and listened to. It's one of the things I learned in journalism, is, you know, I would often think, I'll go ask people for interviews. And I would be like, they have no reason to say yes. They have no reason at all. I'm not paying them. But to a point, almost everybody would be like, yeah, I'll talk. Because they want people to know. That's just one of the basic things that I've found that's true with most people. They just want people to know and understand what they're going through or what they experience. Anonymous, you can ask me for some real talk advice. It's cool, man, but I may not be able to help you. But yeah, go ahead and ask. That's just the thing that's always amazed me is the hoops people will jump through to preserve the thing they already think. In the wake of somebody else saying, I'm living that, and that's not true. And somebody's like, no, you're lying. Because you want the attention, because you're constructing this, like, weird conspiracy theory about, like, media control, or I don't know what. Man, it's crazy. It should be crazy, yo. Gonna be mega gay like me? Someday. Man, so on the subject of kind of understanding sex and how it's changing, I think Yuri on Ice is fucking amazing. It's such an awesome combination of typical shonen and gay stuff. Like, I love that by the second episode, the, like, gay mentor is making two young bucks vie for his sexuality, or vie for his attention in both sensual and sexual ways. Oh, so good. Man, the setup is just all of his pouty lips and his like, God, he's got lip sheen for days. I'm just really curious to see where it's gonna go. What's up, Outsider? Was there a reason for Bruce's shaved head, or just decided to get it shaved? Booyah, that happened at Let's Play Live. It was a segment. Bruce got his head shaved by somebody from the audience, and then he said he would shave their head. Cryptic Slaughter says, the world is constantly going to be like that. The media will always be one-sided and put the blame on a bad guy. to which sheep will always believe, like the whole Russia is a big bad evil guy that's been going on for the past few years. Have you watched episode 3? No, Potassium, I haven't yet. Yelkstra says it's because the new information causes a dissonance in the brain, and a return to a normal person must either change their core values or simply deny the new info. Yeah, Yelkstra, very familiar with that dissonance. It's much easier to weed out the intruder than to embrace new things and revisit one's worldview. I mean, that was one of the bigger things behind Gamergate. It was the biggest dissonance in the world. And also, a lot of, like, what I particularly empathize with is feeling guilty and lashing out because you've been called a sexist. So, yeah. I'm gonna be so gay for you, Ryan Ice. I already am. God. Anonymous. I'm sorry if you already asked for real talk, but I don't think I saw it. If I missed it. What's up, Z McGee? Frankenstein, Lawrence. Why am I Frankenstein? Favorite game of the year so far? Oof. That's a really good question. You know what? I actually really like Paper Mario's Color Splash a lot. Like, I'm really liking it. I haven't finished it yet, but it's really good. It's just super my kind of game, though, and I get that. Oh, fuck, that's big. Alright, hold on. Oh, he's ice vulnerable. That didn't do much. What am I on? Okay, there we go. I know what James and Adam do. Sorry. I don't know if I can. Sorry, man. I don't know if I can look at chat right now. I'll try and catch up after. Woo! Shit. Get stuck on stuff. Sure. We'll chainsaw a little bit. Oh! God damn. Fuck, you can still get hit while you're in that. It's like baseball instead of social issues. Sorry, man, I don't have a whole lot to say about baseball. I respect it, though. That's one of those things I kind of wish I had the time to get into, because yeah, baseball's fantastic. Where's those laser swords? I want those. There we go. That's what we need. What the world needs now is laser swords. Okay, so it's just pierce and stuff. What am I getting hit by? Or am I getting stuck on? Maybe the giant demon slashing me is what I'm getting hit by. I'm on fire. This might kill me. You gotta run, bro. Oh, he's on me. Get up that ladder. Okay. Look, I need health. This music is pretty great. Just watch a couple games. No, I know the sport. I just don't really haven't had the time to watch it much. Is he dead? Did I get him? Oh, now he's dead. Okay. How do you get chi? I should have paid attention to that. Is it the drop? It's the drop. Okay. Woo! There we go. New chat. There we go.
What did you do for?
1 second. Real talk question. How do you ask what your relationship is with someone, like romantically, without potentially shooting yourself in the foot, making it awkward, or looking like you're trying to make it too serious too quick? That's tough, Riot. It's hard because...
I'm a scientist.
Ideally.
I worked in his chief physics
Ideally,
lab.
you kind of get a feeling for that based on the time you spend together, like how intense it is, the kinds of things you talk about.
I actually helped him invent chi engines.
No shit.
The subjects you talk about, like,
consider you more valuable.
do you talk about shared experiences? Do you talk
he knew
about
my value. Treated me like a golden goose.
Do you talk about
until you laid
your
just
history?
The golden egg he was looking for.
Something.
I feel like those
that.
things are kind of innately more personal. So if you talk about, you know, your life experiences, if you talk about your, like, belief systems and things like that, I'm being very mechanical for a reason, and I'm trying to give you something that you can, like, point to objectively and say, this is kind of a point of where we're at. But when it comes to that actual issue, like, what are we doing, where are we going, where do you see this going? The only reason I feel like you would need to ask that is because you feel like there is you're not on the same page. Like either you're more invested or you feel like they're more invested. And that's tough because it does kind of come down to really needing to know what you want. Because you can't ask somebody else what they want if you don't know what you want already. And if you want something, let's hear, yeah, lots of deep talk, like lots of romantic conversation, which somebody think, yep, it's a thing. But then there's also a very heavy use of the word friend. That is concerning. Wouldn't lie. When that pops up, if you're having a lot of deep talk, then deep talk's not an issue. And if deep talk's not an issue, you should be able to go, okay, hey, I feel like we have a pretty deep relationship. And it's totally okay, especially if that word is freaking you out, to say like that word is kind of putting me on edge about what you think about this. Is that your goal? Like, what are you doing? And just say you can. I feel like if. Sorry, I'm speaking in broken sentences because I'm killing demons. Let me put it this way. The kind of relationship you probably want is the one where you don't have to worry about things like that. And by that, not that you'll never have to talk about uncomfortable subjects, but you won't have to worry about talking about them. Like, you know those conversations will happen, but you feel comfortable enough that you can bring them up and that you can talk about it like mature adults. If that's the kind of relationship you want, it's okay to treat your partner like you're there. And if your partner is the kind of partner you want them to be, even if they freak out about it, they'll come back later and say, look, I freaked out, I'm sorry. There's some stuff I'm trying to figure out, but like they might have a panic response, that might happen, but the right partner will come back later and say, look, I've got some stuff and I'm sorry about that, but I do want to be with you. So I feel like I understand your hesitance about making it awkward or pushing things too fast and driving somebody away. The right kind of person and the right kind of relationship won't break at that point. There might be a little awkwardness. There's always gonna be. Intimacy is awkward. It's just gonna. Especially when you're kind of still understanding each other. So my advice would be to bring it up, like talk about it, try to talk about it, and if your true concern is you might find that you have to end something earlier than you would have wanted to, that's sadly something to balance. It's okay to enjoy something for what it is while it lasts, and if you're okay with it not really going anywhere, then that's fine. But if you feel like you're wasting your time, or you want to verify that it's going somewhere before you get more invested, I think that's a very healthy thing to do. So it's I guess to put it as, again, as mathematically as I can, if you genuinely believe that would be an issue, and you just want to have fun for a while, that's fine. But if you really want it to be an adult relationship, you gotta treat it like an adult relationship and just talk about that stuff. The timing is also an issue, If the person you want to talk to is like in a bad mood or had a bad day, it may not be a good time to wallop them with that stuff, but it's one of those moments where, like, you've had a good conversation and friend pops up, you're like, yeah, about that, we need to talk about that. Shit, I'm hitting all my guns not coming out. So yeah, why is no gun changing? I'm not getting anything. Did I open something? Fuck, I need to change guns right now. What's going on? Can't use any guns, can't use... Oh. Okay, I'll do that. Nope, that doesn't work. What the fuck happened? Do you have cable? These games are just on Fox? I don't have cable, sadly. I have the internet. Why the fuck can I not shoot or change guns or do anything? Or reload? I sent you real talks. I did not see it. You're out of ammo for the other guns? I can't switch to the sword, though. I think I hit a glitch or something. I'm sort of stuck in the mindset of ask and find out, but I'm also worried if I bring it up, it could end what's currently happening, and I'd rather it last longer. I'm worried I'd end up thinking if you hadn't asked, it wouldn't have ended so quickly. Yeah, I get you. You are now on the point of trading Like, do you think you could do better in the near future? Or do you think you would be better alone than kind of in a half relationship? It's fine to say no, and then just kind of go. But at some point, I think you probably will get burned out. Anonymous deaths. Let me check here. Since my guns aren't working, did you put it in chat, Anonymous? Because I'm scrolling up and I'm not really seeing it. Was it like a Twitch message or something? Oh, mudbugging. Sorry, you got to go to bed. I missed it. Workaround seems to be reload. Oh, it's a bug. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Riot. I apologize. Cubs, you're heading out. All right, man. Thanks for joining. Matt and Omar and a lot of the guys have been watching the World Series at work. After work one of these days, I think I'm just going to chill out with them, have a beer, and watch one of them. Alright, well, I guess I'll just let him kill me. Sorry, Anonymous Deaths, I don't see your message. Alright. Guns. There we go. Man. There we go, now I can reload. Never have a boyfriend, all I need is Kingdom Hearts. That'd be Jess. I can think of a million nerd dudes that would love to spend time with you. You may not want to spend time with them, though. That's always the trade-off. Just get an anime body pillow. That's right, they're always there for you. They're not creepy. Well, they are creepy. Wang is tentative and skittish? That doesn't sound like you at all. What are you talking about? Maybe around relationships, which is fair. That is when you are the most exposed. That reload was awesome? Yeah, when he throws the shells in the air and then just catches them in the gun, I love that shit. There we go. Give me that fish. That's my fish now. Nerd dudes are fucking disgusting. They really are, Patriarch. They really, really are. I totally get when ladies that are into nerd stuff kind of say they'll never get a boyfriend. I know the implication is like a decent human being boyfriend. It wouldn't be hard to just run out and scare up somebody, that's for sure. Spending time with people versus spending time in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I'm gonna lean towards Kingdom Hearts on that one. I don't blame you. Kingdom Hearts is pretty. It doesn't smell. And it doesn't awkwardly grope you. Unless you want it to. In my mind, would you want to continue a sort of relationship and not waste your time? I mean, that's the thing, though. It's not a total time waste. You can have fun with somebody. Oh, here we go. Okay. To sum it all up, this is Anonymous Deaths. My ex and I wanted to try to be friends, so we got drunk together at a UCLA party, and she ended up making out with me and saying she loved me, so a friend took me home. I messaged her about that stuff that happened. She said I was reading into it. After a short talk with Leon, I realized I needed space from her. I just need advice, giving her and myself the space we need, how to keep away from her. Delete her shit out of your phone. Block her email, block her on social media. Like, I know it sounds harsh. Make it impersonal. If you really, truly believe you need space, scorch the earth, man. Don't give yourself any avenue to contact her again. And you'll think about it a lot, but you just got to ride that out. And after a while, you'll think about it less. Yeah, if you get drunk, or if you're going to a party and you have your phone on you, give it to a friend. Rely on your friends. Say, do not let me text her. And if your friends have your back, they'll be like, yeah, no problem, man. And they'll actually probably be like, thank you for empowering me to do that, because I'm sure they want you to be happy too. So, just take power of it. It sucks. It sucks and it hurts because that's kind of you declaring an end to things. But I think you'll find, after that sting is gone, you'll find how liberating it is that you took the power, right? That you were like, no, I decided it was over, and I decided I was going to move on. That's a really good quote. So that'd be my advice to you. That's the only thing that's ever worked for me, anyway. When I was kind of bad over an ex that maybe was sending mixed messages, I was in that situation, and you know, I get it. gets late, you start having second thoughts. You act impulsively. Sometimes you have to be the more responsible one and say like, okay, I'm blocking you, I'm sorry. Well, second part of advice, when do I know we can talk again, if ever? Be okay with never. The okay with you talking again is you just incidentally run into each other at a party in 3 years and you've both really moved on. But I think with those sorts of things, some people can step it back. I've never been able to. And I don't know, it almost kind of feels like a myth that people can go from being in a dedicated relationship to being friends right away.
So weird having you in my head.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I guess it's more like
It's some of the most useful dating, not dating
You did
advice.
something like this before.
It's so easy to say though.
But,
Don't think you're a master just because you heard me talk about it.
It was aggravating at
It's all in the
first, too, but
execution.
eventually we became
Living with it day to day, man. That's the hard
Wonderful.
part.
I'm living with a schizophrenic.
I have the luxury of being on the other side of most of that
highly
stuff.
trained and heavily armed schizophrenic.
Enter just says,
Well,
just want to
if
thank you
you're
for reading the
gonna
comments.
go big,
It really
I guess.
helps
Always.
out when you have the stream in the background. If it was just me playing a game, that'd be boring as fuck. Potassium, it's 5:30, so I'm gonna sleep since my wine is finished. Let me know when the whiskey gets there, and if it gets there, okay. Have fun killing demons with guns. Also, that wine glass came and it's wonderful. Awesome. Glad you're enjoying it. That's my own love line, baby. Love line for a new generation. I'm killing demons and telling people how to live their love lives. That's another thing that I'm pretty sure is going to bite me in the ass someday. Because I really have no right telling people what to do. All I can do is kind of share what I've gone through and what I've seen other people go through, and hopefully help other people bypass some heartache. I know that ultimately that stuff is unavoidable, though. Just gotta live through it. I don't necessarily buy that bullshit that it makes you stronger. It makes you a little more wise, I guess. Gotten try Royal Crown Vanilla. No, but that sounds delicious. I actually really like vanilla a lot. Wait, Jessnook's Kala's real name. Kala's got to delete her web presence now. Oh, I can teleport. Okay. Yeah, everyone knows Gracie's name. There's no way to sheath the sword, huh? It seems weird just sitting there. Everyone knows that advice on Twitch streams are legally binding. I'm gonna get sued so hard.
You got Wang speaking.
Has Kamiko's condition improved?
Like she cares.
Not exactly, but we're working on it.
Lawrence after
And
dark.
are you integral to her recovery?
I'm not sure it...
Good, come to my office. I have something I need done.
All right.
Will it involve getting paid this...
Did you ever watch Black Lagoon?
You know, she's a treasure.
Sadly, no. I need to, though. Is the original series on anything but buying a lot of DVDs? It's a fantastically smooth one. I'm a big Crown fan, but this one on the rocks is tight as fuck. I'll have to try it. Interesting. I'm getting kind of back into the Browns, just because I'm not drinking with a mission like I used to. It was a pastime to just get fucked up for a while, but you can't have that be a hobby and also lose weight. So I had to abandon that. But as a result, I've taken up sipping on neat liquor, which is a lot classier, it turns out. Alright, so sorry, Lawrence, but as the Twitch streamer, it is your legal obligation to tell me exactly what I have to do with my relationship so that I can blame and hold you accountable if it doesn't work. Yeah, I know you're joking, but I do worry about that. I don't ever want to, either intentionally or accidentally, like through misinterpreted advice, have somebody make an important life decision that winds up not working out for them. You can find Black Lagoon on YouTube? Oh, okay. Yeah, I should check it out. I gotta be honest, Theory, like, I do make some snap decisions, especially when it comes to anime, and for some reason, the main characters fucking ride up G-string cropped denim shorts. Always just like, I don't know, it was a weird character design, especially since she's supposed to be like a #1 hard ass, right? Girl, why are you wearing vag floss? Denim vagina string. I don't understand. I mean, I get it, it's anime, but still. I always wanted to be the granddad in the study smoking cigars and drinking cognac. Chuck, that sounds so good. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Blow away. I didn't expect
Watching on
you back
Funimation?
so
Okay,
soon.
great. I have a Funimation
Funny how
sub, so.
efficient you can be when there's someone in your head yelling at you all the time.
So was
Do you
paying for
have a
monthly
problem
therapy.
with efficiency?
I've been told I should be a
you and
therapist.
Kamiko are getting along then.
I wouldn't call it
That sounds
getting
really
along
dangerous.
so much as getting through.
Enough chatting, let's get on with it.
Mostly because
The
I
rock
feel like
doesn't choose the
if
river.
what I say
the
makes
river the
people
rock.
feel good, I'm
Yet
probably not a
neither
good
would
therapist.
exist without the other.
Tell him to lay off
Therapists
the
are
cryptic
supposed to
wisdom
challenge
and make
you
my
and kind of
stupid
make you
potion already.
push through rough stuff.
Kamiko says you're full of shit.
Oh, I doubt that very much.
Okay, she said to lay off the cryptic wisdom and make the stupid potion already.
There we go.
That's my girl. My items, please.
Here you go. Oh, and hey, Kamiko had a question.
Call her the absolute polar
What was that
opposite
thing
from
her
Levy.
dad got her?
Like
It
Levy
is a
from...
spirit well, an extremely powerful artifact.
Say what now?
It is like a container, only it can hold a person's soul.
Wait,
Actually, Luna Mananti-
seriously? Why can't I live in there instead of with this idiot?
I've been told I shouldn't
wants
play,
to know
or
why
I
you
shouldn't
didn't
watch
put her in
Danganronpa
there.
until I
It
played
would
the
not
second
be a
game.
good idea. Once you
true?
have entered a spirit well,
Grace spends
will
$5 a
never
month so that I
emerge.
can hear her complain about the
Oh,
shitty
so it's
things
like
that
a
happened here at one
Comic-Con.
point.
this
I relate to
is a
someone else's
complex
current problems.
operation. It's going to take me some time.
life, right?
Check back with me when you can.
Therapists, counselors don't give you advice or answers. They just give you the safe environment and the courage to work through it yourself. Yeah, generally, that's very true. I've been to a therapist before when I was going through divorce and stuff. Pay $5 a month to me so I can watch him and feel like less of an alcoholic. I got it. Run out of crude. Sure.
The cure is coming
Like I
along
said, I've
nicely,
been
but it
getting
needs
shit-faced
more
less
time to cook.
lately.
In the meantime, do you think you could help me with something?
Does it involve
I'm
moving
looking
the
forward
piano or
to
coming
getting
an
down
open
to
mic
a goal weight or
It
more
does
comfortable
not.
weight
Then
so
I'm
I
in.
can
I'm
just
running out
get
of crude.
fucking
And
wrecked
crude
again.
is?
Unrefined black rain, the raw material that comes out of the ground.
Yeah, I got it.
She's telling
Spent
me.
$5 because I
Oh,
forgot how to
That's
unsub.
right,
I didn't
forgot
mean to
about your
confuse
tiny
things.
mind.
Hey, seriously, you guys have to stop that.
Love the way you say that right.
All right.
Hasn't been working
What
since
is
I
this
stopped
stuff
drinking so
for?
It's the
obvious.
unrefined
Unrefined.
material that...
Just let him talk.
Excuse me?
Sheesh, somebody woke up on the wrong side of the collision.
Oh, I
Sorry. I'm still getting used to this.
Rain says in Black Lagoon,
Sludge is
there's
the
one character
base.
called
It can be fractionally distilled
Bala
into a variety
Lakia.
of things.
Bala Laika?
Fuel,
She's the
lubricant,
hardest hard
even
ass
liquor.
that had ever hearted
I
any
needed to
ass.
run
She's
my force.
incredibly different from
There's some
Levy, who's the denim
wildcatters out
lass.
west
Gotcha.
of here in the wilderness. They'll sell
I
you
started
some.
watching the second series
make
because
sure
I
you
thought it was
ask
the first
nicely.
series and it was
I
on
am,
Google
in all
Play.
things, a model of gentility.
And I thought it, Levy seemed kind of like a hard ass, but maybe I misread her character. He says, fuck that, my therapist is an asshole, gives me shit about being a pussy and using anger as a motivator and how unhealthy it is to do so. Huh. My mom just thinks that my meds will magically solve everything? Sometimes they're necessary. What's up, Michael Kelp? That's a good name. Right, says I've reached that new level of alcoholism I aspire to, the discreet alcoholic. Aha! I'm still on that sneaking vodka into a bar in an Evian bottle level. Is it weird that I don't go to bar, oh shit, look at this. I like the Moxie. I still do that to a degree, but right, you are right. I have kind of graduated up into I can buy alcohol when I go places now. Oh, Jared Morales just subbed. Oh dang, good timing, Jared. I'm actually probably about to stop. It's getting later, but we got to play Jam first. Always got to play Jam. Oh gosh, I don't need that. What type of game is this? Michael, that's a good question. First-person shooter action RPG? Seems a little similar to Borderlands. A little more shootery, maybe. Definitely more schlocky in terms of tone. Is it Strawberry Jam? It might be. Could be. Potentially. Oh man. What to play? Oh, what's up, Jared? Stop being a pussy. I'm here up at 5:46 a.m. and you can do it too. Gosh, if I were on college break, I would probably stream until about 5 a.m. Yes, but sadly I have to go to work tomorrow. I mean, not sadly. I really like my job. That reminds me, I gotta pack up my Wii U for a secret project. if I think I've played some of these. Let's test it. Yeah, this is a good jam. Alright, we got our jam. It's all loaded up. It's all punched up in the DJ deck and ready to go. So, Jared Morales, thank you so much for your sub. It's not a secret, you just told us about it. Shut up, man. You're gonna spoil the secret. Thank you for subbing, Jared. Here is your track, and I do hope you enjoy it. Man, some songs I file under would strut the fuck out of this track walking down the sidewalk on a sunny day. That's one of those. Theory says, gotta know, what happened to the hentai games after the 2 episodes you did for Funhouse? They just magically disappeared. No, they just didn't do all that well. They didn't do all that well for how hard they were to edit. And I'm pretty sure they both got age-gated too, which means the ads basically shut off because YouTube doesn't want to incentivize porn, basically. So, unless your video is like all ages appropriate, they don't monetize it, which, you know, I'm okay with. That's not something I'm not going to yell at YouTube about. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think that's it for tonight. Man, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. It's a fun stream. I kind of like heavy talk, even though I know some people in chat don't. So I try to keep it balanced. I apologize if shit got a little too intense. I know some people just like chilling out, and I certainly empathize with that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go play more Paper Mario. Maybe. Actually, I gotta make a thumbnail for my YouTube shit. Yeah, I got a thick neck, it's true. I'm working on my Henry Rollins neck. You know, Stephanie's a fan, so gotta make her happy. So, I guess have a good rest of the week, everybody. Pretty sure I'm gonna be back on Thursday, so I guess I'll see you then. And have a good night.
And now back to Gary Greenwald and Phil Phillips.
The new Volkswagen Golf may not look more aerodynamic than a Porsche 928. But then, you're not a bug.
How inconsiderate! The guy on the phone just called his mother collect by dialing 0. Silly boy. Dial 1-800-COLLECT instead.
Long distance information. Give me Memphis, Tennessee. I'm looking for the party. Waiting there for me. The city with the soul and the sound that sets you free. Where rock and roll is singing in Memphis, Tennessee.
Someone asked me this morning, what did I miss about Memphis? And I said everything.
Call 1-800-8-MEMPHIS.
Well, look who's here. Gym class joke.
That was before fat-free rolled gold pretzels.
Prove it, pretzel boy.
Must be the pretzels. Wanna dance?
For great taste that's fat-free. Must be the pretzels. It must be rolled gold.
Any car with airbags will help protect you in a head-on collision. The new Volkswagen Golf has airbags, crumple zones, and side impact beams, so it can help protect you from any angle, including this one.
Musik, sladder, påhopp, beröm och fantasiskapelse. Den subkulturella kanalen.
Vinnaren i dagens demotävling får reda på i Bit för bit nästa måndag, där även nya talanger visar upp sig.